are here live at Lambton College for the third game at OFSAA Girls AAA Basketball for 2025. Right now, we have Maple Ridge Secondary School Ravens taking on the St. Maximilian Kolbe Mustangs. This is the third game of our first day. We've had two amazing games here today. And we are awaiting tip-off here. The Ravens are in the white and the Mustangs in the blue. It is Mustangs. Some great teamwork there. Looking for a two, no. It'll be Mustangs ball at the line here. Going for two. First one is no good. The second is good. That was number 11, Kenzie Alzubi, with the first point of the game at the line, but the second and third point of the game goes in way of the Ravens. Number 15, Reese Burley. Correction there, those were actually not the first, second, or third points. Those were the third, fourth, and fifth points. The Ravens are up 4-2-1. Ravens with an early basket. Ravens ball here. Open three. No good, but off the rebound. Ravens with an early lead. 6-1. Just over a minute pass here in this first quarter. Block there. The Mustangs looking to get back. Going to the line. Once again, number 11. For the Mustangs. First one, no good. And the second is no good, but off the rebound. That's blocked. Ravens going for the wide open three, no. Falls on it there, out of bounds. Mustangs ball, Ravens ball. for the layup, and it's good. Ravens taking a commanding lead here. 8-1. But this may help the Mustang. No. No one can hold on to the ball. Passes it right back to the Ravens. It's not where they wanted that pass to go, but it's where the Ravens wanted it to go, and it might go in the net. No, everyone's struggling, fighting for the ball. Wide open three, off the rim. Wide open three, once again, it's good for number 33 of the Ravens. That is Avery Miles with that three. We have a timeout here called. 10-point lead early into the game. The Ravens just coming hot off the blocks. This has been a good game so far for the Ravens. This is what we've seen in this tournament so far. You want to just come out scoring, because sometimes it really sets the other team off, and sometimes it can lead to a comeback. Sometimes the team, maybe not. Maybe they lose a little bit of faith, but we'll see. It's very early into the game still. We saw the Trojans in the first game come back from a 10-point deficit. Still very early, so it's possible here for the Mustangs. There's only been about 3 minutes passed in this game. Ravens are looking impressive, but it's still anyone's game right now, as it is Mustangs ball. They're looking to score here to cut down that 10-point lead. Possible 8-point or 7-point lead. It will be 8 if they get this here, and they do. Mustangs now at 3. Ravens aren't going to take that, though. Looking to score. Open 3. No, but rebound from the Ravens. And the layup. And one. Number 33, Avery Miles. Going to the line here, we have a substitution. 2 substitutions, number 44 for the Ravens and number, I believe that is 13. For the Mustangs. Travel called Ravens ball once again. This is a 10-point game still. Ravens looking very impressive. Driving down in the paint, stolen by the Mustangs. Ravens looking to get it right back. And it's out. Ravens ball. They're within scoring distance here. We have a substitution. Number 3 for the Mustangs. The ball is tipped out. Ravens ball once again. Going to the basket, gets the rebound, and one for number 15, Reese Burley. That is the Ravens' second and one of this game. And it is converted. It is 16-3. Here in the first quarter, the Ravens looking absolutely unstoppable when they get in the paint there. The Mustangs just haven't really got going this half, but this quarter. But there's still plenty of time left. Plenty of time to do shots like this. Yes! Bringing it down to 11-point lead. But the Ravens aren't going to take that one as they have an open three. No. But the Ravens get it right back. Going to the layup. That is their shot this game, the layup. That was number 44 for the Ravens. Cecilia Ward Robbins. You have another substitution for each team. The Mustangs are just looking to get into this one. Like we said, some of these teams aren't used to playing this early right now. A lot of times high school games are later on in the days, and if you're not used to this tournament competition, but I know a lot of these teams are, so that should not be an issue playing this early. That is 3 for the Mustangs, bringing it back down to 10. But looking to score right back are the Ravens. And one. Another and one. Can they convert this one? That was 33, Avery Miles. And it is no good. But as I was saying, this tournament, they're used to playing games after school. Now with this tournament, they're playing at times maybe early for them. Maybe not used to it with all the travel and everything as well. Staying in hotels, places they're not used to. That could really wear on someone doing sports. I know that from experience, and she has experience getting the 2 right there. But I know they're taking this tournament very seriously. Every competitor is, because this is for the OFSAA championships here in Sarnia, Ontario. What we've seen here from some of these teams, just that fatigue can really wear on you. And it's really hard to get out of the gates here. As we see for the Mustangs, as it is 22-8 in the first quarter. They just cannot seem. Every time they get something going, the Ravens just come right back and score more and more. Just like that, no. Out of bounds. Mustangs ball. But again, you see the score, but it's still very early on. And the Mustangs can still come back from this. Just because it is 22-8 right now does not mean that the Mustangs do not have a chance. It is only the first quarter. travel called. Just over a minute to go in this game. And just a wide open three. It is good for the Ravens. The Ravens have been converting on those threes, making it 25-8 in the first quarter. The Mustangs just really looking to get something going here. You hear the coaches there. They want their teams to turn on the defensive intensity, but the offensive intensity from the Ravens. Getting it right back for another two. No, but a rebound. It's possible for a wide open three. Possibly not, however. But it is Mustangs ball here. Great teamwork there, great passing. Can the Mustangs score here? Great passing there. They need to get the shot off. Substitution here. Number 13 for the Ravens coming in. As Kyra Pappas coming in. The Mustangs score right at the end, making it 27-10 in the first quarter. The 17-point lead here for the Ravens. The Maple Ridge Secondary School Ravens are taking on the St. Maximilian Kolbe Mustangs. Live here at Lambton College as a part of the OFSAA Girls AAA Basketball 2025 tournament. And we are back for the second quarter of this game between the Maple Ridge Secondary School Ravens, who have the lead 27-10 over the St. Maximilian Kolbe Mustangs. The Ravens in the first quarter just looked absolutely unstoppable. There's a backcourt violation there. It'll be Ravens ball. Ravens with a 17-point lead early. But the Mustangs looking to score here. They're going to the line. First one is no good. The second is good. That was number 13 for the Mustangs. Caitlin Mock. That is an and one for the Ravens. Number 14, Ashlyn Macy. And cannot convert the and one. But off the rebound. Making it 31-11. It is a 20-point game early in the second quarter. But the Mustangs looking to come back with the three. No. Off the rebound. Three defenders there. Stop that from happening. Goes against the three. And a wide open three. But right off the rebound. Great teamwork there. Shoots the three. No. Goes for the two, and it's good. 33-11. 22-point game here at Lambton College. And again, if you're looking for other games, they are being broadcast live from St. Patrick's High School as well, who are the other host for this game, or for this tournament, the OFSAA Girls AAA Basketball 2025 tournament live from Sarnia, Ontario, and we have a host of substitutions coming in for both teams, but the Ravens substituting 4 players. The Ravens have a 22-point lead just in the second quarter. The Ravens are just looking unstoppable here, especially in the paint with the rebounds and the layups. Blocked there, out of bounds. Back to the Mustangs. Mustangs in blue and in red and white are the Ravens. It's a bit more of a maroon, but let's go with red. And the Ravens going down to the paint. Layups, those have been their shots all game so far. And a steal from the Ravens. Those layups have really been helping. Right underneath the basket when they get right there. That has been the key for the Ravens' dominance so far, but the Mustangs calling a timeout and making some lineup adjustments. Both teams playing hard. The Ravens just looking unstoppable right now. With a 24-point lead only in the second quarter. timeout's coming to an end here. Just a reminder, we're in the second quarter here. With the Maple Ridge Ravens with a commanding lead. But the Mustangs looking to score here. Shot is blocked, but gets it off. It is Ravens ball in their backcourt. Almost goes out of bounds, but not quite. Going right to the basket. Wide open. Needs to get something off here. A three. The Mustangs off the backboard, but going to the line is number 9. Looking for 2 here. Gets the first one. Making it a 23-point game. And no good on the second one. Ball out of bounds. Three-point, no good, but the Ravens get it right back. And the Ravens steal it once again. Going for the layup, and it's good. That has been the bread and butter of the Ravens. Block shot there, out of bounds though. It's going right back to the Mustangs. We have some substitutions coming on for both teams. The Mustangs are in scoring position here, but not after that. The Mustangs get it right back. Nice defense from the Ravens. Back and forth and back and forth. No one can hold on to it. The shot clock has run out. It will be the Ravens' ball. The Ravens are up 37-12 here in the second quarter. The Mustangs just do not have an answer this quarter. The Ravens looking unstoppable just like that and going for that layup, which they make. That is number 33, Avery Miles. She has been hitting those all game long. We have a substitution for the Mustangs. And going to the line is number 13 for the Mustangs, Caitlin Mock. Some substitutions for the Ravens. Looking to just chip away at this lead, taking any points they can get. She goes 2 for 2. That will definitely help. but will not if the Ravens score here, especially with a 3, but not quite. What a block from the Ravens. What a pass. Wide open 3. The defense looks a little tired out there. Completely understandable. Different conditions, different time than when you're used to playing. And this offense for the Ravens has just been unstoppable. We have a substitution for the Ravens. Number 23, Matilda Wiley. What a pass for the 3, off the rim. Block shot. The Ravens go up. Not quite. The Mustangs get it right back. It will be a timeout called by the Ravens. The Ravens looking absolutely dominant here, 39-14 in the first half. A lot of unanswered points here. And just a reminder, we have games all weekend long. I will be your host for the Lambton College games. My name is Ian Linton. Thank you for joining me here, and we are in the middle of a dominant game for the Maple Ridge Secondary School Ravens against the St. Maximilian Kolbe Mustangs. Ravens are up 39-14 in the second quarter. They have just been dominant in the paint. But we are going to the foul line here for number 11 for the Mustangs. Kenzie Alzubi. First one is no good. The second shot is good. That will definitely help the Mustangs just chip away at the lead. But the Ravens looking to get right back and score with a 3. No. The Mustangs, great passing there. Thought about the 3. She passes it right back and goes for the layup, but it is no good. All defense there for the Ravens. Is no good. Well, we're going to the line here. Number 44. Cecilia Ward-Robbins. First one, no good. But gets a second opportunity here, and it is no good. Rebound from the Mustangs. Mustangs needed that. Mustangs are need to be on the offense here, as the Ravens have a 24-point lead. I'm mistaken. They do not have a 24-point lead. Yes, they do. Math is very hard right now for me. That's why I went to school for radio and not for mathematics. But it is just looking mathematic here for the Ravens. But the Mustangs do get the ball back with a minute to go in the second quarter. Let's see how the rest of this game works out. The rest of this quarter works out for the Mustangs. They really want to chip away at that lead. And a pass going down to the paint. Two, wide open, no. Fighting for the basketball there, wide open. For the three, no. Just 22 seconds left in this half. 39-15 for the Ravens here at Lambton College. Tons of spectators on the camera side, just looking to get some of first-hand viewing of this awesome OFSAA action and awesome basket for the Ravens. Again, those layups have been their bread and butter all game long. 3 seconds left. Going into the half, it is 41-15 for the Ravens over the Mustangs. A massive, massive lead going into the half. Let's see how the Mustangs answer back here live at Lambton College for OFSAA Girls AAA Basketball. And we are back for the second half of this third game here at Lambton College for the OFSAA Girls AAA Basketball 2025 Tournament, live here in Sarnia, Ontario. We have the Maple Ridge Secondary School Ravens versus the St. Maximilian Kolbe Mustangs. The Ravens off to a commanding lead, 41-15, starting in this half. The big keys for the Ravens here have just been when they get in the paint, they've been hitting those layups. And they've been making some threes and ones. And the Mustangs just have not had an answer for it so far, but we'll see. Maybe we'll see a different Mustangs this half. Maybe we'll see a different Ravens. But that is yet to be determined. As we're just 20 seconds in to this quarter. Reminder, there's games going on at St. Patrick's High School as well. So if you do not see your high school here, it will be at St. Patrick's High School. Three right there by the Ravens. No, another three attempt. It is not good. Rebound by the Mustangs. The Ravens have been really good with the rebounds here too. And a three, making it a 29-point game for the Ravens. This is an exciting time here in Sarnia for OFSAA basketball. Anytime there's a major tournament, I know there's always big excitement, especially I've seen it here around the college, St. Pat's. I know it's going to be a big tournament there as well. My alma mater was not a basketball player though, because I had the dribbling skills of, I don't know, a sloth. I couldn't think of anything, and I already used the snail analogy earlier. But I've never seen a sloth play basketball, but I have seen a three, and I see another one from number 5, Riley Tuddy, for the Ravens. Ball goes out. It is Ravens. Ball is now a 32-point game for the Ravens. Ravens have just been absolutely unstoppable on offense. Going to the basket with the three, and it is good. Making it 50 points for the Ravens early on in the third quarter. The Mustangs just need to answer back any way they can. I questioned, will the Ravens and the Mustangs look the same after halftime? The Ravens almost more dominant. They've just been scoring threes and threes. I was saying earlier on that maybe the change in time for these tournaments. I know a lot of high schools, when I was in high school, a lot of our games were after school for sports. A lot of basketball games were after school later on in the day. Maybe they're not used to playing this early. And maybe the travel has weighed on them just a little bit for some of these teams that are just looking maybe a little bit tired. But those threes are not looking tired for the Ravens. That is number 33, Avery Miles. She has been on a scoring performance of a lifetime this game. Same with 15, Reese Burley. Both of them have been absolutely unstoppable here today, as has the whole Ravens team. A pass there goes too far over their head there, and it will be a timeout for blue, for the Mustangs in the blue. Ravens are in the white and red. It is a 30-point game. As I was saying, sometimes with these tournaments for sports, for any kind of sport, especially if you have to travel far and stay somewhere you're not used to, maybe get up at different times, you're not in your own place, it can be hard to really wake up when you're on the court. And sometimes it takes that game just to get into it. And we're seeing that here from the Mustangs. They just haven't gotten into it so far. And the Ravens are just, they're looking awake, they're looking alive right now with a 30-point lead in the third quarter. Just under 5 minutes to go. The Ravens with the lead over the Mustangs. Mustangs have the ball, looking to score here. Going up for the layup, but the rebound from the Ravens. The Ravens have been capitalizing on those rebounds. This is OFSAA girls AAA basketball. So teams from all over Ontario are coming here. And some of these teams are traveling far, and that can really weigh on you when you're traveling for these tournaments. But just because they're down right now does not mean they're out of it. Yes, it's 30 points. But I've seen some miracles happen in basketball, and we could see that from the Mustangs here. But the Ravens just looking absolutely dominant in the paint here. Just like that. With another layup. Making it a 32-point lead. And the Sarnia home team, the St. Patrick's Fighting Irish, they will be competing this weekend at St. Patrick's, which you can see those games, as well as you can see that two scored by the Mustangs to make it a 30-point game, trying to chip away at the lead, but the Ravens will not let them do that, as they got some great passing there going in the paint. So if you do not see your high school here, they may be at on the Lambton College feed. Or on the St. Patrick's feed, as we are here live at Lambton College for OFSAA girls AAA basketball for the 2025 tournament. And that is a rare miss that we've seen today, because that has been their bread and butter this whole game. Scoring in the paint. Wide open for the three. No. But the rebound. This has been good play from the Ravens. Sometimes you see teams in professional sports, they just, if they have a commanding lead, they like to let up. And we have some substitutions here for the Ravens. But sometimes in sports, when you see teams with commanding leads, you see them let up, and sometimes they blow the lead. I'm sorry, Atlanta Falcons fans. But we are not seeing that here from the Ravens. But the Mustangs looking to come back But another rebound. Great pass. But no good. It is Ravens ball. 30-point lead in the third quarter. Trying to make it 33. No. A 40-point lead. I've just been corrected. As I said, I'm not a mathematician. I am a commentator. That's why I did not go to school for math, but I went to school to call great shots like... You know what? Great steals like that one. You know, there's a lot of alley-oops in basketball. That was not an alley-oop right there. Sometimes when you're commentating yourself, you cannot do math on the fly. But they are looking to do some math here and subtract the lead. Can they do that? Not if the Ravens have anything to say about it right here. As they add to their lead. 59-17. It is a 40-point lead. It is a 42-point lead. Substitution for the Mustangs. 10 and 13 coming in to the game. Just looking to get any points they can, just to chip away at this lead from the Ravens. But not if the Ravens have anything to say about it. Mustangs ball. Good opportunity for the Mustangs here to get some shots off here and hopefully score. To just somehow chip away at this lead any way they can. Because there's still a whole quarter left. And hey, anything's possible. You don't want to see anyone take the foot off the gas here. And the Ravens are not doing that, which is more than most professional sports teams. So kudos to them, and kudos to the Mustangs for continuing to fight here as they go to the line. That is number 3, Zina Alzubi. Going for first shot, no good. However, she has one more attempt, and that is no good. Off the rebound for the Mustangs, or for the Ravens. Ravens driving down, out of bounds. Center, a minute to go. With a 42-point lead here. And the Mustangs still have it, but need to get the shot off right now. 2 seconds left. Ravens ball here. The three, and it's good. Massive 45-point lead here for the Ravens. The Mustangs cannot cut it down. Amazing, amazing half for the Ravens here. Quarter, I should say, as we are going into the fourth quarter. And we are back here in the fourth quarter. Some exciting OFSAA girls AAA basketball. A three to start us off here, as it is the Maple Ridge Secondary School Ravens versus the St. Maximilian Kolbe Mustangs. The Ravens with a commanding 65-17 lead here in the fourth quarter. We are here live at Lambton College, home of the Lambton Lions. I am Ian Linton, and I am your commentator for this whole weekend. All 17 games here at Lambton College. And the layup is no good for the Ravens. The Ravens have been doing well with those layups, with the threes, all scoring. That's why they have such a commanding lead, but the Mustangs looking to just chip away at this lead here. This deficit may be too great for them, but you never know what can happen here for the Mustangs. They just need to keep playing hard, keep fighting hard. Take all the shots they can, just like that, and it is good. Showing great heart here to not give in no matter how high the point deficit is. And here is a three for the Ravens. No good, but off the rebound. Number 14, no. Off the rebound for the Mustangs. Can they just start chipping away at this lead? The Ravens looking to up their score, however. With just under 6 minutes to go, the Ravens looking absolutely dominant here. 65-19. They may be the team to watch this weekend. A three is no good. The backboard says no, and so do the Ravens, who get the rebound. No one to stop her. The two. Making it a 48-point game. Mustangs just playing hard, but that does not go in. The Ravens driving hard. Oh, what a pass. Almost gets deflected by the defense. Not quite, but that is a travel called, so that will be Mustangs ball in their back court. We need to see some better defensive aggression from the Mustangs, said the coach. That's what he was saying earlier, some intensity. But the Ravens just do not seem to be stopped, especially with these shots in the paint. It is a 50-point game right now, 69-19. And no good. Block there. Out of bounds, however. It will be Ravens ball. Mustangs looking for a stop right by their net, however. And going to the basket, no. It will be Mustangs ball. It does not look like they can come back from this 50-point deficit, but they will look to just chip away, score as much as they can. You never feel good in a game like this, but if you can somehow score as much as possible in these last 3 minutes, it will be a great feeling that they can come back. But however, the Ravens look to deny that, as it is now a 52-point game. But the three may help them, no. The Ravens just really getting those rebounds. And the threes. Great rebound, and that is an and one. They've been getting a lot of those this game as well, drawing those fouls. Is Kira Pappas. Coming to the line, number 13 for the Ravens. The and one is no good. The Mustangs we have a substitution for the Mustangs and a timeout. we are back from timeout here. As it is 73-19. For the Maple Ridge Secondary School Ravens. And going for the 2, and they get it. The Ravens have just been looking unstoppable in the paint here. As the Mustangs just looking to find any answer that they can. But it does not look like that is their answer there. Going for the 3, no. The Ravens with the rebound all game long. Going for a 3, and it is good for the Mustangs. But the Ravens still playing hard, not letting their foot off the gas. Is no good as we are nearing the last minute of the game. The Ravens have looked absolutely unstoppable this game. Here's a 3, no, but off the rebound. 77-22. The Mustangs just looking to score any way they can in the last moments of this game. And they will look to score here at the line. Number 11, Kenzie Alzubi. And it's good. With one more. No good. Rebound for the Ravens. Great passing there from the Ravens. Need to get the shot off though. "12 seconds left in what has been an incredible game for the Maple Ridge Ravens. Just looking to run out the clock. No, they need to get a shot off. No. It'll be the Mustangs ball with 5 seconds left. Looking to get a shot away. No. The Maple Ridge Ravens score a super impressive 77 points to 23. An amazing showing by the Ravens, but the Mustangs, do not hang your heads. There's still plenty of tournament to go. And there is plenty of tournament left here at Lambton College for OFSAA Girls AAA Basketball.